I'm making about the Shure Unidyne 3 or 545D. I'm not sure what to call it. But I'm making a video about the impedance feature that it has, to where you can run it at either high or low impedance, and if that makes a difference at all to the sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a sound example. I'm going to go change the impedance, and I'm going to try to demonstrate how to do that, because I don't see any resources online about that either. And then I will go plug it back in and then run that same audio source through to see if you can tell if there's a difference or not. So here goes. This is, I believe, this is how it comes stock, which is, I believe, low impedance. Okay, so that was low impedance. Let's run over here and grab the mic. So what I'm running while we're doing this is I'm running a telly straight into this, which is running at 15 watts, EL84s into a Celestion Alnico Blue. No processing before or after. So this is guitar into amp into microphone. So now that I have the microphone, let's see if I can change the impedance. So it takes kind of getting into the thing. So you got to have one of these little tiny screwdrivers. This is the set screw that releases the bottom. You loosen it. Turn it all the way counter until it stops, and you should be able to pretty easily pull this out. So what you're dealing with is this guy. There's a bunch of connections made here, but there's one that's kind of squared off and boxy, if you can see it. That's what we're dealing with, and it has, well, we'll see here. So you grab pliers and kind of carefully wiggle and pull and wiggle and pull until it pops out. And you'll see there's a pin, and you'll see there's two inputs. So supposedly all you do to change the impedance is you go from one input to the other. So I'm going to kind of just, this is where it was, right here. I'm going to kind of flip it around and put it in the other. Okay. And wiggle and push, and wiggle and push, wiggle and push. There it goes. No damage done. Okay, let's go ahead, pop it back in there, make sure that set screw lines up, tighten said set screw. Make sure it's in there good and it's not popping out. I think we're good. Let's go plug it back in and see if we can hear a difference. With these guys, you got to make sure that's always on. I've done that, and it's very embarrassing. I've sound checked an entire set. The sound guy goes, "Can you give me more? Can you give me more?" And then I go back to the amp and I go, that was off. You were picking it up from my vocal mic. That was kind of his fault. All right, I'm going to go plug it back in. Doke. So now we're going to run the same signal through and see if we can hear a difference. Here goes. Okay, so that was it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and timestamp and listen back and forth between those two audio clips and see what it is.